Hey, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Jacob.
And this is AutoMoto Mods. Hey, and welcome to the first episode of AutoMoto Mods.
On this episode, we're going to take a little time to tell you about ourselves, our cars, and some of the stuff you can see coming up this season.
Sounds great. Let's go get a little bit intimate.
I'm Jacob Gettens. I drive a 2002 Mazda Protege 5.
What are the key mods to your car?
Key mods. Well, it has keys. I have modded the keys. They're right here. They have a Next mod hanger. The mods that are done to it, it is a chalkboard paint job. You can draw all over it. Ridiculous fun. Makes you feel like you're a 3-year-old again. It has a fully forged engine, runs 15 pounds of boost. It's a Mazda Speed setup, GT25 turbo, slammed on ground control coilovers, and custom sound system in the back. My previous cars, my first car was a 1989 Ford F250 diesel. It was a 7.3 liter International. The same engine that is in most people's school buses, but instead it was in my truck. After that, I bought a 1998 Mazda Protege. Fell in love with it, even though it was completely gutless because it had a 1.5 liter engine, but it could get 800 kilometers to a tank, so it was awesome. And then I bought a whole slew of third generation Proteges, and then I bought a 1998 Subaru Forester for the specific reason to destroy it over the winter. And I succeeded. I rolled it twice. I think that's it. Just a lot of Proteges, like 4 of them. Okay, next question.
What got you into the modding scene?
Money. I was probably the only person to start modding cars to try and save money. It was the stupidest decision of my life. My exhaust blew on my 98 Protege, and I found that an aftermarket cherry bomb exhaust was cheaper than a stock one, so I decided that would be a great idea. Next thing I know, I've got 50 spray cans, and I'm spray painting my car in the driveway. Then I'm adding every accessory I can find at Canadian Tire, and then I smartened up once I saw what real cars look like and started building my 2002 Protege 5. What can I say about Garrett and the Civic? Well, to be honest with you, I don't like Civics. I don't like Hondas in general, mostly because I feel like they are cookie cutter. But I will give credit where credit is due. Garrett's car is clean, it is unique, and he didn't rice the shit out of it, which I'm very happy about. Normally the only time I like a Civic is if it's got some crazy engine put into it, or if it's broken down at the side of the road. But Garrett's car is actually pretty good. As for Garrett himself, he is the planner and the schemer of things. I seem to kind of go balls deep into everything, whereas Garrett's kind of person to hold me back and say, whoa, let's figure this out. Other than that, he's very particular about everything, including eating peanut butter out of a jar. Other than that, I got off on a tangent. I apologize. Yeah, Garrett's kind of the brains behind the operation, and I'm the bronze and the looks. Ladies. And no, Garrett's good. He does simple mods that look really good. Other than that, he's a good guy to work with, willing to stay up late, put in some crazy hours, put in as many hours on my car as I have, and other than that, he's not too bad.
Hey, I'm Garrett. Right now, I'm driving a 2004 Honda Civic SE. It's been lowered. There's a custom exhaust. We've got a carbon fiber hood, full computer system, in-car entertainment, as well as so many other mods that would take forever to list. I started off with, it was a 1991 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. Which I had for a couple years. Treated me well, the old silver bullet, as I called it. But, you know, times have changed, it broke down, and then I switched over to my Civic, which is what I'm driving now. I was just caught, I guess, amazed by the Fast and the Furious. That came out back in 2001. After seeing that, I knew that I wanted to do stuff with cars. Maybe not necessarily what they did at the time, but still, I really liked the idea of getting into that sort of stuff, and I was really excited about, just about, you know, taking a car that was mine and making it, you know, unique, that sort of stuff. Jacob, he is, to put this lightly, the crazy one of the two of us. He's the outrageous guy, you know, he likes to go bold and big and, you know, go big or go home sort of deal with him, you know, with the big bright green hair and the big mohawk, and he is always the one who's most outspoken between the two of us. His car, definitely unique. You don't see too many cars that are complete chalkboard, which makes this car very attention grabbing at the meets and stuff. you know, it's one of those things where you know the person has put a lot of love into it and really loves their car, just like I do. So I mean, you gotta give them respect for that, and you know, it's great to see the car unfold from what it started off to what it is now, and I'm really excited to see, you know, what it turns into next year. This season, I guess we're looking at what we want to do. We're gonna do some you know, DIY videos on car modding. We've got an episode coming up about iPhone apps.
Yes.
Which should be pretty cool. Car-related iPhone apps.
And some that aren't car-related that you'd be surprised how they relate to cars. That made no sense, I know, but...
You'll see.
Yeah, like, you'll find out. And you'll be like, oh, shit, I can use that for my car.
Also, I guess we do plan ahead to numerous meets and events this year, this coming season.
But we're in Canada, eh? So...
It's cold.
Bear with us, because it's going to be snowy.
Yeah, it's at least...
Not all like that. For the American viewers or worldwide viewers,
yes.
Not all. We don't all have dog sleds.
No igloos are going to be harmed during the making of this series. It's going to be fun and informative, and you know, keeps you guys up to date on what's going on around here up in Canada
and the modding world up here. Believe it or not, we do have good cars up here.
Even nicer than mine. Hard to believe, right?
Yeah, believe it or not, there's a couple cars nicer than Garrett's.
Yeah,
just a few.
Just a select few.
So yeah, we'll try and space them out. So we don't see all of them in one day.
Yeah.
Oh, we wanted to see if we could get ice race or just racing in general. Because, you know, I mean, even though it's the winter, we've got Rally at the Tall Pines.
Tall Pines is coming up next week, actually.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some footage of that.
I hope possibly ice racing. We've been in talks with somebody.
Yeah.
We might have a project on the go for that as well.
Any other events? If we do get a chance to go to a track day next summer, then that's definitely going to be in here.
Try and make it out to Retifa. Retifa's the biggest car show in Canada, outdoor, every week. They've had, what, up to 3,000 cars?
Getting close to that, yes.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Huge event.
Models, it's nuts.
If you want to see a little sneak preview of that, there will be a video in the description with some of Jacob and his car at a Retifa meet.
Yes.
So
and there are some scantily clad ladies who I'm sure have sparkling personalities and amazing intellect. Ooh. At the end of May, there'll be a car seat installation video.
So look forward to that.
Invest in rubber for my cars, but not for anything else. What about our sound guy, who's also another car guy? He drives a Mazda Love. What?
We're gonna probably have his car in one of our videos.
Yeah, he just took off his side skirt, so we're gonna show you how to save up money to replace one of those.
Yeah,
he's really good at it.
How to save up money for it.
Yeah, how not to spend money, because he's too low. Well, that's us. That's our cars, and that's what we're hoping to bring to you this season.
If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time
on AutoMoto Mods. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah.